Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a play that we've touched on previous videos, but we haven't gone into detail for it. That play is duo. So duo is mainly a short yardage type play, but it can be used in other situations as well. The primary idea behind it is to create as many double teams as possible. And sometimes it's only one double team, and there's nothing wrong with that either. This play is very similar to inside zone. You've got some minor variations that can be tough to pick up watching the game live, or even sometimes even looking at the all 22 sideline angle can be tough to differentiate between duo and inside zone. When you're running inside zone, you're using more covered, uncovered rules that are flowing towards the front side of the play. When you're running duo, all of the offensive linemen are looking to the backside first. When you're running inside zone, the offensive linemen are looking to combo block to a second level defender. When you're running duo, it's more of a true double team where you're trying to create vertical movement and plant the defensive lineman in the lap of the linebacker. For inside zone, typically the running back is going to read the play side defensive tackle to determine his first cut. And with duo, the running back is going to be reading the play side linebacker to figure out which way he's going to go. We've got three plays right here. Might not be the best teaching tape for this play, but they were easy to find because I referenced them in my short yardage run video, and even though they may not have been blocked to perfection, they all still converted for first downs. All right, on this first one here against the Jets, we're going to get what's probably one of the best alignments that you can ask for when you're running duo. So when we talk about the 5 offensive linemen, like I said before, they're going to look backside first. So Teron Armstead, this is going to be a duo to the left. He's got a defender in his backside gap, so he's going there. Lester Cotton does not have a defender in his backside gap, so he's going to look to double. And these two are going to look to double to that linebacker. Liam Eichenberg has a player in his backside gap. Robert Jones does not. So we're creating another double right here. And they're going to double to this linebacker. Kendall Lamb has a guy in his backside gap, so he's just going to block that backside end. On the front side of the play here, we've got Julian Hill, and there's going to be some sort of tag to this play that's going to tell Hill that he's going to climb to this linebacker because Durham Smythe is coming across the formation and blocking that defensive end. So as we start to go through this play, one of the things I want you to look at, like I said, we're going to the left here. So everybody's first step is going to be to the right. And then once they take those initial steps, then they're going to get into their blocks based on their assignments. We're going to have what should be a double team here. We're going to get a pretty good double team over here. And then Durham Smythe is going to turn up through that hole. Devon Achane is reading this linebacker right here. Now, as you can see, we don't get a great double on this side of the duo call. Lester Cotton leaves a bit early. So Teron Armstead just continues to drive him down into the line of scrimmage. Achane's reading that block now. And then as he gets near the line of scrimmage, he can see the position that Lester Cotton has, and he's going to try to hit this gap right there. Let's look at that again. Again, you're going to see Julian Hill bluffing the block over here before he climbs to the linebacker up there. and Durham Smythe kicking out. And hopefully you can see the way we should have had two double teams on this play to make a little bit of an easier conversion, but it still worked out. All right, next one here, we're going to have a duo to the left once again. So quickly going through our assignments, got a backside defender there. He does not have a backside defender, so he's going to double. They're going to be looking to double to this linebacker because these guys over here are going to be handled by the tight end and River Craycraft lined up as a wing. Connor Williams has somebody essentially in his backside gap. Liam Eichenberg has somebody essentially in his backside gap. And then Austin Jackson is going to get this defensive end. Over here, you're going to see Durham Smythe kicking out that defensive end. And then where Durham Smythe was kicking out the defensive end before in the motion, River Craycraft is now going to lead up to this safety. All right, let's see it full speed once. So as we take that back and slow it down, right here you can see our double team. We've got Durham Smythe sealing out there, and then these three guys are all blocking their backside gaps and have men in those gaps. Raheem Mostert is reading this linebacker right here. So by him scraping over the top from the beginning, Mostert knows right away this is a short yardage play. All he's got to do is get to the opposite side of that block, and he's going to get enough for the first down. So if we look at that one again, we really, again, did not get a great double team here. Lester Cotton leaving a bit early here. I feel like could have held this block a little longer and got a little more out of that double team before climbing. But yet again, a duo play that's not blocked perfectly, but just because of the way that the assignments and the angles work, is still able to convert on a short yardage situation. All right, one more to look at here. This one's going to be to the right side. So if we start from the right side of the line of scrimmage, Austin Jackson has somebody in his backside gap, so he's going to block him. Lester Cotton has somebody in his backside gap, so he's going to block him. Connor Williams has nobody in his backside gap, so he's going to look to double with Lester Cotton, and they're going to work up to this linebacker. Liam Eichenberg has a guy in his backside gap. Keon Smith has somebody in his backside gap. Our tag over here on the front side, so Julian Hill is going to get to this linebacker. I think they expected him to jump out a little further with the motion, so Julian's going to actually go outside and try to get to that linebacker, and you'll see as the play develops that probably wasn't the best angle to go with on that. And then, if I can find my cursor again, we've got Tanner Connor coming across, and he's going to have the kick out on that defensive end. So let's go ahead and watch it full speed, and then we'll bring it back. Okay, so again, this is the linebacker that Devon Achane is going to be reading. So as we come off the ball here, you can see that he's filling in this gap. And even though he's not being blocked, Achane knows he should be cutting this back away from that linebacker. And as he does, you can see that Austin Jackson continues to get a little bit of vertical movement there. But more than that, this double team between Connor Williams and Lester Cotton is able to continue to get movement on that nose tackle, and that's what opens up this lane to get through. And because that linebacker had already committed to this side, Devon Achane shows some good vision here by being able to press this further up before cutting and giving him a chance to scrape over the top. So this play, I'd say it was blocked pretty well when we look at how the assignments work out, and that even though Williams and Cotton did not have a chance to block this linebacker, the way that he filled on the play and the fact that they stayed on their double team block still allowed this play to not only convert the first down, but to get a pretty good gain in addition to that. All right, that's all I've got today for duo. I hope that made sense for you guys. Again, if you're trying to see the difference and they go to a replay of it, the the main difference that you can look at between inside zone and duo is that if it's inside zone, all of the offensive linemen are going to be stepping to the side that the running back is starting out. And if it's duo, they're going to be stepping away from that. You're not always going to get that opportunity live, but still something to take a look at if those kind of details interest you. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll talk again soon.